Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the City of Alessa with me, the Analog Kid. Well, we're back at it in the City of Alessa. Last episode, we created this, we connected all of our rail infrastructure and created this rail yard that I think it turned out really nice. Really. I'm kind of impressed, really. But right now what I want to do is to work on this shoreline here. My idea initially it would be to, kind of like tell a story, that this was previously an industrial area and now it's been converted into residential areas and some commercial by the waterfront. But just maybe place one or two one of these industrial assets from the industry's DLC, unique factories. Maybe this industrial steel plant, or anything that looks kind of old, but we'll see. And maybe this area over here we can create kind of some docks to have some fishing boats, so we can have some activity on the water. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so let's start by clearing all of these trees that are in the way. Okay, so we can see what we're doing. Then we'll place a couple of trees again. And now let's work on our terrain. You see that it's not very level, so let's try and make this a level terrain. Let's start with this, because over here I want to have kind of like a marina, to have those sports boats. So we need to be very low in the water. Okay, while that settles, let's continue over here. Let's get this point and start flattening everything out over here. Let's try and get a straight line so we can get our shoreline pretty straight. There you go. And let's get it like that. There it is. Okay. Let's continue our expansion over here. Okay. And maybe we'll expand this over here, so it's a bit wider. Okay. And over here, let's make this kind of like a bay. Okay. Let's round things off over here. Okay. And over here I want to keep this upper platform so we can place those unique industrial buildings. Okay. Okay. And now let's start connecting over here. Okay. Let's try and keep a nice round shape. There you go. And over here, I wanna continue this beneath these tracks. So it's a nice way to connect both sides of the railroad track. Let's see if we have enough clearance. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, now let's create a nice slope over here. Okay. Okay, so we pretty much have our basic shape. Now let's have our seawalls. Okay, I want to get this one, the simple city key. Okay, and let's get rid of all of our snapping. And let's eyeball this. Let's go. There it is. Okay, like so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's get our angle. And let's start curving. Okay. Okay, maybe we should be able to get away with this without breaking the bridge. Let's see. Let's try and get it. Come on. Yes. Okay. We'll get our terrain a bit closer so we can have a nice curve over here. Let's get our city key. Come on. Let's pause the game. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. Sometimes it's really easier to work on shorelines when with the game paused, because you know water in CS1 is like, yeah, we're already talking about CS1 because the City Skylines 2 is already out, so we need to differentiate that. I'm not very sure about this lump over here. I'm not sure. Maybe we can make better. Okay. Let's hide this terrain. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, let's continue. Let's get it over there, and same over here. Let's get it up until here, and let's extend our terrain just a touch. There it is. And let's see, let's get our curve tool, shoreline required. There it is. Let's get rid of this snappings and okay. Let's get the terrain a bit closer, and let's get a nice slope over here. so the key is the seawall is not that sloped. Let's get it over here. Come on. Okay, so the distance is too short, so let's get rid of this. And let's get a bit more distance between both. Now we should be fine. Okay, let's try again with this curve. Okay, there it is. Yeah, and that's not too bad, that transition of heights. Let's pause the game. Let's get our seawall. Let's get our snappings so we're right in line with it. There you go. Let's get rid of it. Okay guys, so I added this seawall. It's pretty much acting as a retaining wall for this top tier over here. What I didn't try is to see if it fits a road. Yeah, it does. It does. So the idea is to get something like this, you know? I think it's really nice. Let's get rid of it for the moment. But right now I want to do the same thing over here. So let's place our roads. Just going to be this 4-laner. I think it's gonna be more than enough. Okay, so that gives us pretty much a straight line over here. And let's get our fresh water outlet and move it over here. Okay. This is a really nice trick for us console players to get something that, you know, that acts like a retaining wall. Let's get it on. There you go. And let's use this simple seawall. You know, it's got some stones and whatnot, so it looks old. Let's wait for the water. Let's try and get it as lined up as possible. There it is. Okay, so we need to stop the water outlet just for a second. There. Pause the game, because if there's a stream of water going through what would be the seawall, it's not gonna let you do it. So let's get our angle. And let's get it as low as possible. Let's see. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, we completed this retaining wall. I think it looks really nice to have that difference in height, you know. So yeah, first of all, over here I changed this the seawall to this one. I think it looks really nice over here. So my idea is to use some pedestrian areas from the Plazas and Promenades DLC. If you haven't bought that DLC, do yourself a favor and buy it, because it really changes everything, you know, because you can create really nice and detailed pedestrian areas, and they act like streets, you know. Not all of the buildings can snap into them, but you know. Okay, so let's get it over here as well, because we need to get this area service point first in order to unlock all of these pedestrian streets. So let's get this one, the large sandstone pedestrian with trees, and let's try and get it right next to the seawall. Let's see if we can manage to get it right next to it, like that. And we still have a gap between them, so let's see if we can make it better. Yeah, okay, there. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's much better. Okay, so let's continue this, whoops, this pedestrian street over here as well. I think this would be great. Okay, let's get it back just a touch. Like that. Let's go to curve. Let's get our snappings. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind this. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Okay. So we should continue. Whoop. Let's continue this as a straight line all the way like that. I don't know if it's gonna fit, I don't know, like a unique building or anything. Let's see if we can get a park or whatnot over here. Okay, so this won't fit, and I'm thinking about this one or one of these, but it doesn't fit, so this is gonna have to go, and it's gonna have to go like this. Or what we can do is to modify the shoreline just a touch and bring it out a bit more. Now let's see if we can fit it. Yeah, we can. So let's continue this up until there for the moment. Okay. Okay, great. And maybe what we can do is to get the street lined up right over there, so it lines up with the park. Okay, so let's get 4-lane avenue as well, like that. Okay, and why not get this? There's a park over here. This plaza. I think it looks really nice to frame that park. But what I want to have is this part over here as pedestrian. So let's get our large sandstone. And get it over there. And I want to have streets coming out from here, but let's get rid of the zoning from the left side and just on the right side, so that way our zoning is gonna face towards the lake, and that's what we want. Same on this side, but since it's outside. Let's go to the left side. There it is. Okay, like that. And now we have an anchor point for our 4-lane road, and we know we're straight like that. Let's get our zoning from both sides. There it is. Okay, great. Okay, so before we start getting some commercial areas and residents and whatnot, I want to finish the road layout. So let's get rid of this. Okay, and we know that this is going to continue with this street, because that's our main connection to this area over here, our little town center. So let's see, let's try and get all of this to be a 4-lane road. Let's move this and this over here. Okay, so let's connect these sides. Let's go with curve tool, well, freeform, and what do you know, connects perfectly. Great, great. This is also gonna have just a touch of some curves over here, and let's connect it. Well, over here I want to have like a ferry stop. Oh, let's connect our power again, so these guys so these guys don't move out. There, just for the moment. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, I want to have a ferry stop over here. So let's place it right now, so we know what we have, the room we have to work with. Okay, ferries, there you go, ferry pier. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to be straight. Okay, no worries. We'll make it straight. Like that. Now let's connect over there. Good. And now we can have our ferry stop. So, maybe we can connect this street with this one, okay? Let's do that. Let's get our snapping. Now let's get a nice curve. There you go. Okay. And this one is going to connect with this one. Okay, so let's continue. Let's get rid of this zoning from the left side. And let's add a street over here as well. Okay, let's go until there. Okay, now this is shattering our zoning, so let's get rid of this and let's get no zoning. Great. So that way it doesn't shatter our zoning grid from this street over here. Okay, and over here we're gonna have just a small road. Small 4-lane road. like that for our industrial unique that we're gonna have over here. Let's go both sides zoning. Now let's get it all the way. Like that. Let's see if we can hide this terrain over here. No, we can't. That's because of the street. But yeah, I can live with that. Yeah. Okay. And this is where the terrain starts to climb down. So let's get rid of this angle. Let's see, that's the breaking point. So we're gonna have a straight line over there. And let's see, that like the clothing factory. Okay. Like, I'm into this, but as I was saying, it was like this is supposed to be like an old, really old industrial area converted, so maybe we could get this industrial steel plant. But in order to do that, we need to have a level 2 ore industry area. So I'm gonna just make a small ore industry area over here, and just to get this this unique building, and then we'll create a really nice and detailed area over here for our industry area. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, our ore industry area has reached level 2, so we can now place our steel plant, our industrial steel plant, and I believe it's gonna fit. It does. Okay, so we're gonna place it and see how we feel about it. I mean, once we have buildings over here on these streets, all we're gonna see are the chimneys, which I'm not very bothered by it. And over here on these rail tracks, it gives a really nice industrial aesthetic, right? Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Yeah. So right now we can add our commercial areas over here. Okay, now we're gonna start adding our commercial areas over here by the waterfront. My idea is to get this as another zone over here, and we're gonna apply a new district style, which is shopping malls. This is a content creator pack, and you know, with this, it's gonna spawn some commercial areas that are really nice, really nice and detailed. Let's see, we have some shadow zoning there, but no worries. Let's go. I want big 4x4s, so we're gonna have those over there. And since we're on this shopping mall content creator pack, there are some unique buildings that maybe it would be a nice fit over here just to have another shopping mall. From the uniques, one of those, you know, open air malls, one of these that have some benches and whatnot on the outside. Let's try this one. Okay, so it's not that big. We could get it over here maybe. Let's see, let's erase this. Let's get rid of that road. And let's try and place it over here as far as we can. Like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. And we have some, yeah, maybe it would be great to have it to have these terraces and whatnot that have the benches and the tables facing towards this side of the river, of the lake, sorry. So let's try another thing. Let's extend our pedestrian street. Let's have it go all the way, and we'll deal with the avenue later. Okay, so let's get this out of the way, and let's see how we feel about it. Let's get it again. Like that. How do we feel about this? You know, you're sitting right here, overlooking the lake. That's not a bad view, actually. A really nice view. Okay, so now I want to add a street over here on the back side of this shopping mall, because there are some parking spaces, and this would be the place where the trucks would unload the goods that are sold over here. So yeah, let's add a back road over here, 2-lane road. Okay, now let's get rid of our snapping and angle tool, and let's try to make it as close as possible to the building, like so. Yeah, that's good. Now let's connect these two over here. Let's get our angle on. Okay. And maybe over here we can break the grid just a touch. Yeah, let's bring it out just a bit more, like that, and connect over here. Okay, so it's not letting us. Let's go until that node. Okay, and let's connect over there. Yeah, that's fine. And let's finish it off over here. So upgrade it like that. And let's connect our 4-lane avenue with this pedestrian street. So let's get a roundabout over here. Let's get it over here on this, as close as we can to this seawall. Let's get our one-way road, curve tool, and let's see, let's get our road length so we know what we're doing here. Let's go 3 units, okay, so 4, 3. Let's lock in place our roundabout. So let's go like this. Okay. We already have a node here for our 4-lane road, so let's go to freeform. Let's get it like that. Okay, that's good. And on this node, we're going to have our 4-lane avenue, like so. Yeah, that's not too bad. And here we're going to have a one-way system for this pier. So let's get our one-way road, and let's get it as close as we can to this seawall. That. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad actually. Hey guys, so I added this these pathways over here just to make sure we can get that framed view through that through this entrance over here. And so yeah, I think that's really nice actually. So over here on this side, I want to have some office zones here, just some 4x4s, so we can block a bit the sound from this factory and whatnot. And also, I was thinking about having another unique building over here. How about we get this cinema like this? That would be a really nice addition to this waterfront, I think. So let's get rid of this street and let's place it over here like that, you know, because it's an old building and whatnot. So this actually looks really nice on this waterfront. I like this. So let's complete this this zone over here. Let's get another commercial area, and here we could get park or something like that. Why not? Let's see what options we have for this place. How about this one? Yeah, these are all a bit small for what I'm looking for, but we can fill in these gaps with a couple of trees like that. Yeah, sure, why not? And let's get a pathway over here. How about this one? Let's get our grid. Let's get it over there, and let's go around this the cinema. Like so. And we can trim this off. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Not too bad. Over here we can get a nice park. Yeah, this is a nice area for a park. Let's see if we can fit some of these. Oh yes. That's really nice when this happens, you know. So let's start and think about what we can do with this space that we have over here. We're lacking some services in this area, so let's start and provide these services with our police department. Okay, let's have a police station right here. And let's use these European ones, so you know it kind of blends in with the aesthetic. Okay, so as well as the fire station, I think that these European ones, you know, kind of blend in with the theme, you know. And it used to be an industrial area, and now it's being converted. So yeah, I kind of like that. And we still have this, so yeah, let's maybe use these office buildings. These are from the Modern Japan content creator pack. You know, kind of like I kind of like that because it's not too tall, and you know, it fills in that space that we didn't know what to do. So I think that's pretty much a good fit. And then over here, I was thinking about an asset that is used. That is this one. That comes with the railroads of Japan content creator pack. And this asset, the cool thing about this is that you can place it anywhere. It doesn't need to be next to a road. So how about we place it right over here? Let's get it right in the middle like that, right? So yeah, that's not too bad. And another thing that I was thinking about is, you see these spaces with grass and dirt and whatnot. We can fill them with a pavement, these concrete apron that it's from the airport's DLC. and as you can see, we can fill in these spaces over here. So it's kind of, you know, everything, it's a bit more cohesive. Let's try and see if we can add another layer over here. Yes, we can. You see, so that's a cool way to tie things up over here. And since we have a small space over here, how about if we create a pathway, this vanilla pavement path, and let's get it to run all the way across like that, and then connect over here. And you see it blends in with that concrete apron, and it gives a path for the Sims to walk. So that's great, I think. Okay, so now that this has been filled, I want to address another important part of the neighborhood, which is transportation. Okay, so we have this ferry that we're going to connect to the other side of the lake, but how about if we create a bus line that goes from this town center and passes through this neighborhood as well, and provides that transport service to these guys over here. So maybe we can use a bus station. This one, the compact bus station. I think it's gonna fit right over here, and it does. Okay, so I think this is a nice addition to the area. Okay, and maybe we can add a couple more of these commercial areas over here, and let's do this, and let's add another one over there, and let's leave that space empty. Here we can add another office area. Maybe let's go up till there. Okay, and we'll see in detail in time lapse what we can do with this space over here. But you know, I think this is coming together. Let's have just another thing before we go to our detailing time lapse. Let's have our park over here. I was thinking about the Memorial Plaza, this disaster memorial. It doesn't centralize perfect, but you know, it's okay. You know, we can think that, you know, maybe something horrible accident happened in this industrial area, and maybe that's why a lot of these old factories went out of business. I don't know. And we can have this memorial kind of like honoring the people that were hurt or injured or whatnot. So I think this is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. So okay guys, we're gonna go to detailing time lapse, and I'm gonna fill in this spot over here, and maybe as well over here, so we can have a complete area. Okay, so we'll go to that detailing time lapse, and we'll be right back. guys, I just finished detailing all of this area, this waterfront that we created. I think it turned out really nice. I think with these new walking areas, gives a nice aesthetic to the waterfronts. I think it's turned out really nice, and it pairs up really well with this content creator pack with the shopping malls and whatnot. And yeah, this bonus here for this old movie theater, I think it's really nice, and this plaza turned out to be a winner, I think. And we decorated it with fountain and whatnot and some statues, and we're having quite a bit of use here from this bus station here. So yeah, people are using our public transportation. So yeah, I think this area turned out really good. And also over here, this these docks over here with the boats and whatnot, and using a couple of props here and there, you can bring to life every single build, this roundabout over here as well. So yeah, we added Janets over here to fill in the gaps. This as well turned out really good. And also these guys over here on these benches and whatnot, they have a great view. So yeah, also over here on this side of the map, we finished it. Okay, so it used to be just kind of a low density suburbia, and I wanted to give it a bit more height to this neighborhood. And we have still some more housing over here, some low density housing, but as soon as we get to this, it will be like the main street, and we have some more shopping areas and the hospital, which is pretty much the main building set, with the high school and the elementary school over here. Yeah, we added this soccer field or football, whatever you call it. It depends on where you are in the world. And with these apartment blocks and whatnot, and also here with this this fishing pier, we have that fish market and this Korean food alley. I think it's kind of a great match, and also people are using the ferries a lot, so people are crossing from this commercial waterfront to that other side. So, and people are walking also, so that's great news. So that means that the public transportation is working, So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this view over here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.